Pizza versus pigeons. I do a lot of dumpster diving. I've been a dumpster diver for since the 90s. I remember in the 90s dumpster diving chocolate bars from Foodland on Kennahan's Road there, and some soft drinks, some ginger beer. So I've been dumpster diving for over 30 years, and it's crazy how much gets thrown out. Every week I get pizzas, fruit, vegetables, meat for the cats and the seagulls. I get up to $1,000 a week of free food items. Some of it I wouldn't classify as food for myself, but I understand it's food for other animals out there. And there's a lot of hungry animals out there. Some people might object to pizzas being fed to pigeons, but hey, these birds are hungry and it's keeping them alive. So if you want to go feed them organic oats, then come and do it. This is Adelaide City Groat Street. They're waiting for you. So anyway, so it's quite funny watching the pigeons, how they're so hesitant, and it takes one pigeon to go up to it and go, yeah, no, this is actually edible. And then it gets this mass effect, right? And pigeons are very much like humans. It takes one alpha or confident sigma to go, yep, this is good, let's go, okay? And they're very, very anxious birds, okay? So a little bit of a bang or a flap of a plastic bag, and they're off. They're like humans. They're very, very... It's amazing. I've become quite a pigeon whisperer in the last year and a half. I catch pigeons most days of the week. There's a thing called string foot, where the pigeons get hair or string from their nest caught on their foot, and eventually it can cause a tourniquet effect and cause loss of limb, and in the meantime a lot of pain. So I catch pigeons most days of the week. I've probably caught at least 400 pigeons in the last year. And all these birds here, I checked all their feet. Every single foot was checked. Every foot was scanned, and there was no string foots in this bunch. Once you've done a few string foots, you get really, really good at it. It's quite fun at catching pigeons. And when they head down, they're easy to catch. Just 2 hands gently. But I've got videos about that. But anyway, this is the deal. Pigeons versus pizza. They absolutely smashed it. And you can see here how they go from outside in, and then eventually there's just nothing left. So they flew off, and they came back, and then listen to this, another bang, and they're off again. But all the pizza was gone. When I'm feeding pigeons, I try and spread the food around, and I don't feed them every day. I feed birds every day, but not the same flock. Otherwise, they start to breed, and then if I stop feeding them, it creates issues for the newborn. So I just try and feed the current population. And I could feed them literally. I can get 400 loaves a day of bread. I could literally get 400 loaves a day of bread and feed 400 loaves a day to pigeons of Adelaide, and I could double the population in a few months. But then it would create this, situation where there's excess birds for the amount of food. Okay, so there's enough pigeons as there is, and I'm just feeding the ones that are already there. Maintenance. I'm doing maintenance calories. Every bird we weigh, and we calculate how many calories a day it needs. So we make sure the pigeons just get enough. They're in a calorie maintenance phase. That's what we do. We weigh the birds every day, and we have a nutritionist and dietitian. That's what pigeons do, isn't it? So why aren't pigeons fat? Why is there no obese pigeon in the city? Interesting.